Available every Wednesday, it's the od&d podcast, hosted by myself, Dan,
Sean,
Greg,
and Dave.
Each week we discuss all the latest and greatest in nerdy news, from movies to music, gaming to gadgets, TV to totally off topic. Whatever you're into, there's something for everyone on the od&d podcast. Just one of the many fine shows from the Nod Network. Listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, and wherever else you get podcasts. Hello and welcome to another incredibly exciting edition of od&d, starring Lord Sugar, Bonorail, Frank Bunty, Draco Justice, and the guy that just does nothing but make our life a misery. You're right, Doddy.
I'll give you loot.
Yeah, occasionally. You give us pointless loot. You're like, oh, here's a crossbow. I can't use crossbows. Here's a shield. Yeah, I don't really need a shield. Okay.
You can use crossbows.
All right, I don't know.
You can't use shields though.
Every now and again you're like,
all I asked for was magic gauntlet so I could punch a ghost. And you're like, oh no, I'll see what comes in the next shipment. And then the next encounter, a magical goddamn ghost comes running at Draco Justice's face. Uncool, man, uncool.
Yep.
I'm not going to tell you what's coming up in his room.
When we on a cliffhanger of me dying again last week.
Last year.
Aren't we always?
Last year.
Always on these cliffhangers.
Sake.
Pin us a mind picture, Daddy. Pin us a mind picture.
Yes, where the heck were
tale
we?
of where we were.
I put my map down. Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure.
One job, Daddy. You got one job.
One
Get
job.
your map out.
It's under my dice.
Get your maps out, get your maps out, get your maps out for the party.
Right. We are. After leaving the battle map room, you went and fighting a suit of armor. You went straight on into a room which looked like a study, found some awesome gear with a very fluky dice roll. Then you proceeded to retrace your steps back to the T-junction and into a brand new room where you were greeted by ghost-like figures. Upon dispatching two of them, Bonorail was face to face, and it was mid-swing. No, it was mid-swinging you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? So we don't know what happens if it hit or not.
Yeah,
Just called it like a bitch.
And that's the thing, is that you made the greatest mistake, Sean, is that you know, Bonorail is designed for attacking people from behind in a sneaky way. You're trying to be all bold, going face on, and this is unfortunately what's going to happen to you.
I was hanging back, but so what's playing us right now? What's about to take me out?
Well, yeah, that's how we ended it. I rolled the dice so everyone could hear it, and I ended it on a cliffhanger.
But what is it?
It's gonna miss you. I know it's only AC 9.
Ugh.
I rolled a 5. I took a picture of it last week. That was the week before.
That.
You well should have went, I rolled a nat 20, let's start this off evil.
I could do, but I'm too honest as a DM.
So basically, it missed the fuck out of me. Brilliant.
Just, yeah.
Brilliant.
I'll find something bigger to kill you with.
How lovely of you.
Buddy.
What?
What is it?
The creature hitting you?
Yeah.
It's a shadow.
Alright.
I will...
Oh, right, is that all?
Is that it?
No wonder it missed.
I will take a picture and send it to you. Then that puts us on to... I'm pretty sure it's Dave's initiative after that.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah, I was in a bad way.
You were in a bad way.
Yeah, I got... Draco got himself into a bit of a pickle. Okay. But you know, as it stands, Draco doesn't care if he's got some marks and scratches and, you know, horrible wounds. He's got some punching to do. So...
Nice.
Chicks dig scars.
Yeah. Human chicks, hopefully, because Draco's got a thing. Right. Who's in Draco's punching range, please, Daddy? Because that's what Draco's up to.
This one is 10 foot behind you.
Behind me. Part of me wants to do like a really cool backflip thing, but I'll fail my acrobatics roll and it'll be embarrassing.
Probably.
So let's have Draco turn, point his quarterstaff at the shadow, and then go at it. Not sexually. I realize how that sounds.
Yep, that's...
Draco doesn't.
Draco doesn't know how it sounds. That's exactly how Draco would say it. Okay, well I'm gonna have at the shadow with a quarterstaff.
You will gain advantage, sir, because Bonarail is in a flank position.
Huzzah then.
Huzzah.
Right. Let's see what we're getting here. What's that? Nat 20! Open it up the way we need to go on with a 25.
Oh, actually, wasn't that 20? Nice.
It wasn't Nat 20, yeah. I could take a screenshot just in case you don't trust me all. Hopefully you do.
I trust you with
I
my
trust
heart
you.
and soul.
I don't like the amount of 20s you're getting, but I trust you.
I don't feel like I've had many. Have I?
As a group.
It's only like 3 an episode. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
We roll 4 times.
There you go.
I believed you in the first.
I know, but I was really pleased with it, so I feel like I wanted to share it for posterity. Okay, so as long as that is a hit, because this is when Dottie goes, oh, too bad, didn't hit. He's a ghost, he's got ghost armor, he's got AC of 35.
They're not that bad yet.
Well, I'm going to roll my damage, and my damage comes out at 16.
Bye, Shadow.
Yeah, I think that might do it.
Wow.
Will it kill it? Yes.
Draco raises his quarterstaff, and as he brings it down onto the shadow's head, he just shouts, "Justice comes!" Bam! And then looks around and goes, I understand how that sounds.
As the shadow dissipates, you hear, I was innocent.
He hears what, sorry?
I was innocent.
I was innocent. Right.
Don't attack us then.
Okay. Feels like time for Ace Attorney. Objection! You attacked us.
Isn't this the room where we just started throwing punches and didn't ask questions?
Excuse me, sorry.
What happened?
The room where who started it?
Oh, was it me?
The room where, like, oh, there's something in there, throw a dagger at it. Was basically how it started.
Fair enough.
Right. Cool. So is that all of them gone now, or was it? Are we still
That is all 3 of them gone.
Right.
Ooh, I didn't die.
Weirdly, Draco doesn't feel good about it. You got lingering doubt there about innocent ghosts.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's go and check out that room they were in.
You're in it. Well, most of you are in it.
All right.
Yeah, can we have a little look around, because
Yeah.
we literally stepped in and he threw
Got in the
daggers
midst.
and started the fight. We don't know what's around here at the minute, do we?
Okay. As you've... Well, I'll give you the room description again. As you've stepped in, it goes 5 foot to your left, 15 foot to your right, and it's 20 foot deep. There is no furniture in this room at all.
Right. Is there any other doors, or?
There is a door straight on in front of you.
Okay, so before we head on into the next room then, how's everyone looking health-wise?
Not great.
Right, okay. I've got half my hit points remaining.
I have just under half. I would say, why don't we... I would think, like, let's get into this next room, and then, if need be, cast some exciting healing nonsense. Because if you do it now, and then we get in this next room, and it's, just all friendly and nothing to worry about, I don't want you burning slots if there's nothing that's going to be up in our guts.
Well, let's try and be stealthy then, so we've got a heads up on this room.
Okie dokie, you're the stealthy bugger, my friend.
Yeah. So
Those knives to yourself.
I'm gonna stealthily try and see. Is there like a keyhole in the door ahead of
On
us?
this one, there is not, no.
Right. I'm gonna put my head up against the door and see if I can hear anything.
Roll me a perception, please.
I don't hear anything.
Okay.
3.
He wasn't lying.
Guys, it's fine. I stealthily try and open the door and look in.
Okay. Roll me a stealth.
Fuck's sake.
Oh gosh.
I fall through the door. 3 + 5, 8.
Yeah.
You think you're moving stealthily?
Sean, remember before remember 2 minutes ago when Reg said you are the stealthy one? You weren't meant to see that as a challenge.
Jinxed him.
I just 2 3s on a d20 on the dot on the fucking bounce. Right, what happens?
You think you're moving stealthily. You step into a large room.
Dudley,
Yeah.
do we know that he's not?
This is like there's some player versus player skill checks you can do, but when you do something like that, it's a bit futile at times.
Fair enough.
I say we roll with it.
I will presume that Bonarail is stealthier than she sounds.
Yeah, if it had been a natural 1, then I'd be like, no, clearly not.
Monorail, you are drunk.
You are drunk. A large room. It goes 5 foot to your right. It goes 20, 25 foot to your left. It's 25 foot deep. There is a door which would be on the right wall, 20 foot down. There is a door on the left far wall in the middle, and there's a door on the opposite side, 15 foot down. The room is really well kept. The floor is mosaic with patterns going all around it.
So is there anything else in there?
Roll me a perception.
Oh god. Where the fuck's my perception?
Great question.
Oh, there.
The way you've been rolling.
Probably somewhere with your stealth.
Just away from 3. 12.
12. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary?
Does it make
So
sense for us to... So you've gone in there. I presume we haven't gone in yet. So I was going to say, there's no point in us looking around just yet.
I tell all the guys that it's safe to come in. Dave, you suggested that we do a short rest now, right?
Did I? No, I just I suggested that we don't burn a spell slot before we know what's in this room.
Okay.
As it stands, you still don't know what's in this room, so...
Yeah, it could be surrounded by...
As Bonarail has stepped in, there's torch sconces around the room, and they're dimly lit.
So someone's been in here, but not for a while because they're dim. So that means that they've burned down a little bit. That's my take from it.
Or maybe they're trying to set a really romantic atmosphere for us.
Which is,
Well, I don't know.
which is
It's fine.
fine. Welcoming.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I've been really trying, baby.
Yep. Let's all bust in and have a
Yeah,
meal.
let's just go for it. Let's have a look around.
You all going in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. As each member steps in, the lights get brighter.
Oh,
Ooh,
jeez.
Okay.
not romantic.
Well, there
I
goes
put
the
my
mood.
shirt back on.
Nice. Okay. So now I'm slightly concerned. But at the same time, the more light there is, the less shadows there can be.
No.
Yeah.
No,
The
that's the
opposite.
opposite way around.
It's fine.
I like
doing
it,
well
thinking that, Rich. I like it.
Because of science.
Well,
Good
everyone
try.
says, people are afraid of the dark, so they don't know what's in there. At least if this room's bright, we'll be able to, see what's about to murder us in the face.
Yeah, we
Or-
definitely know what's in here. It's still scary, but at least we know.
Hmm.
There doesn't feel like there's much going on in here. So what's the next room?
Well, I want to do an investigation if I can on the room. Just have a look about.
Okay.
See if there's anything to see. And don't worry about it, guys. I rolled a solid 4. So
Look, you and Sean just trying to prove a point that we don't always do nat 20s.
I think I'm allowed 1. That's why I took a screenshot of that one that I did, because I know that from now on I'm going to be rolling 5 or less. Oh well. The room looks empty to me, guys. Lighting seems fine.
Okay, so this is a 25 by 35 foot room. Whereabouts are you going in the room?
Could you try?
I'm going to go into the top right-hand corner of the room.
Top right hand corner. Okay.
Draco is going to walk into the dead center of the room.
Okay. So
I'm gonna
Take it all in.
Hayes is there. Where are you going, Sean?
You said there was another door, right?
There's 3 other doors, yeah.
Where are they?
On the wall to your right, it's 20 foot down. On the wall opposite you, it's 15 foot down. On the bottom wall, it's dead center.
I'm gonna go and investigate the one on the bottom wall.
One on the bottom wall. Are you walking in a straight line to it, or are you walking around?
Straight to it.
It sounds like... Wait, stop. He wouldn't be asking these questions if there wasn't some kind of trap. There's got to be a reason why it matters whether we're walking straight on or going in a circle or whatever.
Monorail there, and Lord Sugars told you to stop.
Okay.
This is like an Indiana Jones moment where I just stopped in my tracks, right?
100%.
Can someone do a check for traps, please? That's better than me at doing check for traps.
As far as Draco's concerned, this room is totally safe. So there's no reason why he'd check for a trap right now.
Right. Okay. So I guess if Sugar stopped me, then Sugar needs to do the check,
Okay.
right?
Well, am I rolling for perception?
Yes, please.
Okay. I have rolled 19. 17 and plus 2, 19.
As Monorail has moved, as soon as she's stepped onto one of the mosaic tiles,
Oh God.
you've noticed a plume of dust come from all around it. It looks like a very small pressure plate, not a big one, but it looks like one of the tiles has just gone into the ground a little bit.
Right. So I've stood on a tile. Brilliant. Fantastic.
Seriously, guys. Have we not got used to this dungeon master yet?
Hey, Draco, just seems like a nice room, nice floor, well lit. You know, it's just I quite like it here. Actually, it's it's
Nothing that could be dangerous in a
Nope,
nicely
nothing.
lit room.
Are you going to tell everybody else about the predicament I'm in, please?
I think everyone knows, right?
Yeah.
Do
Everyone
they?
can see this
It's
plume of
not
smoke that's come out.
stupidly
No,
huge.
only you can see it.
Oh.
Tell us then.
I did.
All right. No. I mean, Sean. Bonorail. Only Bonorail can see it. I thought you said.
No, you, as in you
All right.
rolled that.
So Bonorail hasn't seen it.
Monorail is unaware, and you've gone stop.
All right. Look, Bonorail. I don't want to worry you, but some smoke just came out from that tile you just stood on. I'm a little concerned that there may be some kind of trap that you might have just set off.
So what do I do, guys?
Well, it could be. Are there magical mines in this universe?
Oh hell yeah!
Bonorail
Okay.
said that I Claymore.
Yeah.
Sake.
Well, I know what I could run and tackle you off of the plate. Therefore, if it explodes, we may only lose a leg.
I feel like Steve Coogan in Tropic Thunder right now.
I think it's probably fair.
Yeah.
Do you have anything? How heavy is your backpack? Could you take your backpack off and maybe slide it onto the tire and slowly move your feet off it?
Reg, I don't want to say at this point because I'm worried that we've been ignoring the weight thing, and it might be. It's 126 pounds. I mean, is that heavy?
Sounds quite heavy.
Okay.
Hang on, your backpack is meant to be 126 pounds.
That's like
But that could that
a
include you?
human.
Is Bonarail a Royal
Not allowed
Marine
to.
Commando?
Unless you're carrying suits of armor and whatnot, you're not that heavy.
There's about 16 daggers. Remember, fucking dagger hoarder.
Each of them made from solid lead.
I've seen enough like war movies where people get like a dagger and they jam it in between the mechanism and the actual explosive, and then it disarms it.
Hang on, that's a really good idea, Doddy. I'm going to try that. I'm going to take one of these daggers and jam it sort of in between the gap that I've created to try and keep it stuck down. In fact, I'm going to do it with 2 daggers because I've got daggers to spare.
Cool. Do me a sleight of hand, and I'll give you an extra D4 in there because I'm nice.
I'm not going to lie to you. As much as I want you to succeed, Sean, I also want you to fail because I'm really interested to know what Dottie has set up here.
Yep.
Dottie hasn't set up anything. What are you on about?
But I also
Right.
don't want you to die. But I do want to see where this goes. So
Okay.
It's exciting.
And because I get a +7 on sleight of hand.
+7, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, min max.
Definitely min.
20. And then a what else? The plus.
A D4.
So 26 plus.
Yes.
Telling me
4.
fails. Telling me fails.
Let's see.
Oh, it was an even number. Unfortunately, you die. What?
So was it total 30?
30 total. I'm guessing I need to take these daggers out of my inventory as well.
Oh yeah.
Have you succeeded so hard that you've triggered whatever was under there and it blows up?
Okay. At first you crouch down and you not understanding what Lord Sugar was talking about, and then you tilt your head slightly and you see it's only like a few millimeters it's dropped. But you work out that there might be a mechanism underneath, so you jam in a dagger at one point and then you kind of twist your movement to jam the dagger behind you as well. You think you're safe?
Think.
Okay.
I
I'm
like the
gonna
sound
roll.
of that.
I'm gonna roll off it.
Do me an athletics. Athletics? The dex one?
Can I not jump off it? Because I want to do acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics. Yeah, that's fine.
Don't let him. Let his athletics, because he's got mad bonuses on dexterity.
+5, 20.
Okay, yeah, you get off the plate. Which way are you going?
I'm gonna, for
Onto
safety,
another
as
plate.
what the fuck is going on, I'm gonna try and jump back to where I started, just because I know it's safe.
Okay.
I think
I'm
that's
going to stand behind Draco and Bunty.
Which one? Draco's in the middle of the floor, and Bunty is top right corner.
Yeah, there.
Is that there? All right. Okay. You're pretty much in the doorway, and Bunty is to your right.
Okay. I'm happy with that.
And then Bonarail will jump, and she'll be right next to you on your left.
So just Draco on his own in the middle of the room, like doopy doopy doo.
Just like,
Everything's
stronger you
fine.
are. Everything's
So we need
fine.
to get to that door I was trying to get to. There's traps there, right? So that's kind of the door we need to go to then. So how do we get there?
Well, let's make sure. So have you survived that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, bro.
Can we throw something?
I
at one
was
of the
just
daggers
checking
to
what
see
I've got.
the-
I've got a book. Let me throw a book at it.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, hang on.
Set it
How far is Draco from it? Being in the middle of the room.
To where Bonarail was just.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's right next to you.
Right, guys.
Okay.
Let's back up into the previous room. I'm going to open the door. I'm going to throw a book at it, and then immediately close the door. And let's listen, see if anything happens.
At the moment, there's only one piece that went down that I stood on that's now fixed down.
Oh, okay. No, didn't we disarm it?
Yeah, but it's stuck down is my point.
Right. Oh, okay.
You've just wedged it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought you were going to use the book to hit the daggers to unwedge it and see what happened.
That sounds like a maneuver. I can do that.
Jesus. I mean, there's 2 daggers. It's going to be a hard shot.
All right. Okay.
Well, I mean, hang on. Before we leave the room and throw stuff, I mean, we could always just, knowing that something is going to happen, one of us could, knock them loose from closer and see.
Hang on, Doddy. Now that we know what the shape is of those things on the floor that go in, can we have a look to see whether there's any more that looks like the same kind of shape?
Well, the same side, like a tile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll me a perception.
There's a 3 again.
19.
Are you staying where you are, or are you walking around the room?
I'm gonna walk around the room, but carefully making sure I'm not standing on anything that looks the same shape as what I stood on.
Okay. Which way are you going? Clockwise or
Actually,
counterclockwise?
I'm gonna go around the way that that Bunty went, because he's deeper into the room than I am.
No, he's not. He's top right corner. He's as you step through the door and took a 5-foot step to the right, and he's watching the whole room.
Okay. Has anybody made any progress into the room?
Well, Draco's
Only Draco is in the middle.
Okay, I'm going to follow Draco in the same steps that he took.
Okie dokie.
I mean, I am over here talking about how Draco's ready to knock those daggers loose and see what happens. So being close to Draco Justice might not be the best bet for you, but that's fair enough.
I just know it's a safe way, and I just rolled a high for perception, so I think we might be able to be a safe route.
Okay. You go there. Bonarail, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, Jesus Christ. 16.
Okay. You pretty much get to where Draco is in the center of the room. Instantly, as you take that first step, a column of light starts coming from the ceiling straight down at quite a quick pace. But you quickly take a step back, and then the light stops.
Right, okay. This is difficult.
It's only light. It's fine. The worst that happens, we get a nice little tan.
Are we also implying that Bonarail just moved faster than the speed of light?
Yeah. Well, the light was only moving at quite a quick pace, was the phrase he used, I believe.
Yeah. Light works differently in Faerun.
Yeah.
No, I think he was saying that a light appeared, but the thing that making the light appeared was moving at a pace that I could avoid. So obviously a block has started coming loose or something.
Let's not try and interpret Dottie's will. Dottie simply makes it happen.
A column of light was coming down as a entity body.
Oh, I see. It was
Brilliant.
a lit thing as opposed to actual.
It's
I
like a reverse shadow.
Oh. But perhaps
Right,
not so
fuck it.
innocent.
Don't throw daggers at it.
Guys, can I just make a full-on pelt for the door?
Go for it.
Yes, I think 100%. Although saying that Draco's halfway through, so maybe Draco should do it.
Isn't he with you now anyway?
No, that's true. I could throw you.
Yes.
Bonarail is diagonally next to you. Where Bonarail was coming, Draco's already stepped through that square.
Oh, okay. So I'm.
And
So
there was
he
no
can.
light.
But I'm in throwing distance from Bonerail, right? From.
Oh, so hang on. So hang on. Let's think about this. So Bonerail came the same way Draco did, but Bonerail set the thing off, but Draco didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So perhaps is it a certain weight thing, or is it a race thing? I mean, it'd be shitty if it's gone racial so early, but still.
It could also be a case of that, they knew that Bonerail basically just straight up murdered a lot of people without talking to him in previous rooms, so now they're gunning for her.
Previous rooms, adventures, cities.
With Sugar being a magician, if he does put detect magic on the room, can he not give us more information about what's going on?
He could do. You could ask him to do it.
Sugar, what's going on?
What am I doing? What am I rolling?
What are you casting? Detect magic?
Yeah, what he said.
Let me read the spell. Pretty sure it's a
Arcana or something like that.
magic within 30 feet of you. It says magic in this way. You can use your action to get a faint aura around an invisible creature or object near it that bears magic. School other magic, if any. There is no magic.
Okay, so it is either a physical trap or there's enemies in there.
Okay, in this case then, can I use my divine sense? Because my divine sense will let me detect good and evil. I can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell, or if you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 foot, it's not behind total cover. Oh, that's no good because I don't know where they are, do I? So no, it's alright.
This whole room is evil.
Right.
Brilliant.
We might be in for a total party wipeout here, guys.
All right,
Dave,
well, hang on.
Can we carry on with your idea of throwing me? Because I've got quite high acrobatics. So
The question
I can
is, can Draco Justice full-on yeet Bonerail across this room at a door? And if we did that and you opened a door, could we not just be in more trouble? But
I mean, it's progress, right?
I agree.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I just want to do something, I think.
All right, let's do it.
Right, so it took me at that door.
So yeah, I'm gonna try and throw Bonerail at the door, because Bonerail is small and Draco Justice is a Dragonborn, and therefore, hopefully, meaty enough to make this happen.
And I'm proficient in acrobatics, so I should be able to soar through the air like a fucking eagle.
So you can tap and roll.
If you pull him towards you, pull her towards you, it will set off the light.
What if Bonerail jumps into Draco's arms and then he uses her momentum to fling her at the door?
Yeah, I want to do that.
It would be a combined. Bonerail will have to make a dexterity throw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not a saving throw, a dexterity throw, or an acrobatics, let's say. Yep. And Draco will have to do an athletics.
Let's make it happen.
Well, okay, acrobatics. Oh, 16.
I like the way Dave just goes silent. And you're like,
Nat 20, bitches. Nat 20. Bam.
I'm waiting for this to have done nothing for us at all.
Please hold. DM is messaging.
Right. Okay, cool.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh god, secrets are happening.
So, Bonerail, you jump in. It's a bit like the scene from Dirty Dancing where you go.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
it is. In this moment, Draco realizes that his love is not just for human females and Drake Bunty, but maybe for half elves too.
So Draco picks you up by your waist And with that, you bring your feet onto Draco's shoulders, and he crouches and launches you, and then you land by the door at the bottom of the room.
Does it happen in slow motion? And I do a crazy flip?
Slow motion. There's
there doves?
Doves.
Yes.
There's a couple of fireworks, a glint of potential love in each other's eyes.
Let's not put a label on it.
You don't. Yeah, it's not a label yet. I mean,
you just look at
see what happens.
Frank, and Frank's just stood there with stern glare in his eye.
Lord Sugar pushes him into the corner of the room, and then he goes, "Whoa! No one puts Bunty in the corner."
Right, I'm just looking at you guys like, what are you gonna do?
I hadn't thought about that part, I'll be honest.
Do you want to give it a go, Bunty? Go on, up on my back. Crack.
The little dwarf in the heavy armour, you want to have an old frail man launch across the room. Right, I am going to... So there's a door in front of me and there's a door to the right of me, isn't there? And there's one to the left on the opposite side. So since I'm in the top right, I'm going to hug the wall, I think, and go to the nearest door to on the right.
20 foot down, there's a door on your right.
Yep. So I'm going to turn to Sugar, seeing as he's next to me, and just be like, keep an eye on me like you just did with Bonarail. I'm moving up, and I'm just going to slowly start moving up. But as I'm going up, I'm checking everything around me. So I just want to double check no traps or anything going through.
An investigation.
Yes.
You gotta remember, it's the way you word it.
Yeah. Okay, so that would be a 17 minus 2, 15.
Okay. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Right. Okay, cool. So I'm going to work my way up to the west door.
Okay. You get to the... I forgot to give Sean the description of his door. Right, I'll do yours first then, Reg. For Frank Bunty, you get to the door at the top of this room, which would be your right. The door is a very heavy set door from what you can see. There is a huge locking mechanism on it, and as you get there, you instantly smell the sea.
Right. Okay.
I'll leave you with that. On a rail, your door is very similar to all the other doors. It's a heavy set wooden door. Reg, yours is wooden and metal.
Right, okay.
Any keyholes, anything like that I can look through?
There is not. There is a... what they call the barricade. Lumps of wood. There's slots for that.
Okay, that's fine.
There isn't one in it.
Can I put my ear up to the door and see if I can hear anything?
You certainly can do, sir. Roll me a perception.
Fuck off.
Yes, love it.
I saw it go from 19 to 1.
You do it, your ears pop, and you have a little bit of ringing in your ears.
Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to wait and see what the other guys do first before opening the door.
Well, I mean, it's tricky because he's in the middle of the room and there's no one to throw him across the room. So while I'm thinking, if you want to jump in here, Dan, by all means. Lord Sugar's got a plan.
No.
I've got a plan. So, Dave, it didn't seem to affect you in the same way that it affected me. And I think if... Okay, stay with me. What if Sugar goes with Bunty and you follow me?
Just balls out, just walk across the room.
Yeah, and split up.
The nice thing about this is I do have like lay of hands from you, so if you do choke it,
Yeah,
I can help out.
Well, I'll tell you, I'll stay in the middle of the room. If Lord Sugar, if you want to make your way, I'll stay here in the middle just in case something attacks you or whatever, and I can get involved.
I mean, Bunty went down the side of the room, right? And everything's fine with him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to follow him.
Cool.
He was wearing a lot more heavier gear than you as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm old and frail and light.
Oh, and a wizard.
And a wizard. So I'm just gonna hover across the room.
Okay. So
I don't know whether I can do that or not, but
not yet.
yeah. I want to get to that level.
All that happens is just keep jumping sporadically, so it looks as if you're like every step.
Well, look at me go!
It's like stop motion animation. Just working your way towards me.
He's just wearing a really long outfit and he's got Heelys on.
That's it. My cloak is touching the floor. And look at me, guys! I'm floating.
Oh,
guys, what do you think? What do you think of this idea of Reg and Dan taking that one door and me and Dave taking this other door?
Well,
because less interaction in the room, the better.
Yeah, I can see. Well, I can smell the sea by my door. So
yeah.
I think my door might be either an exit or that trap that's in the middle of the room could open up this fucking door, and the whole room is going to basically become a big, huge pool with us dead inside it. So it's either or. I'm tempted to open it and find out.
You stay by your door. Dave, do you want to try and get to me with my door now?
Yeah, as long as Lord Sugar manages to make it where he's going. I say I'll stay in the middle just in case something comes out of the woodwork and we have to fight it.
What exactly are we trying to do here? Like, I don't mean right this second. So we found a door that might be an exit.
Yeah, the aim is I'll get Dave over to where I am. We'll open this door first.
I don't mean right this second. I mean generally. We're trying to free these people from some terrible evil, right?
Yeah.
So we don't want to be leaving.
No, we're just investigating at the moment. So I mean, even if that's an exit, go that way.
So we could either do one or two things then, or stick together and go through the door that Bonarail and Draco are going to go through, or me and you take the door on the opposite side of the room and have a scope out there.
Okay, well I'm pretty light, so let me go over the other side of the room and see what's going on. What's that one smell like?
Which the one on the opposite side?
Yeah.
There isn't any smell coming from this apart from the dusty old rooms that you've been entering anyway.
Can we please make it clear from now on that that's how we investigate everything? What does it smell like?
Like dogs. What does that smell like?
I think it works.
So right now you've got Dave in the middle of the room, you've got me on, and you've got everybody on a door, right?
Yep.
What if everyone just opens all three doors at the same time and just let Dave deal with whatever happens next?
I mean, Draco's body is ready. He's ready for that. He's not. He's got like 12 hit points, but
mine is definitely the trapdoor that those things are going for, because it's got a huge locking mechanism on it that needs to be unlocked. The only way I can think of.
Maybe the light pillar is like a. This is science fiction and not D&D, but it's like a tractor beam. Maybe it holds you in place while the door opens and drowns you the fuck out of there.
I think we are going to get drowned if we open up my door.
Okay.
I'm going to open mine.
Okay, well, before you open, I'll make my way over to Sugar then. You check your door.
You're heavy. You able to do that without setting off a trap?
If I do it carefully enough.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll head over to Sugar.
Okay.
Can I check so that I'm not going to do a die on the way?
Investigation, please.
Sorry. So that would be a 16.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary?
Okie dokie. I'm gonna quietly and carefully make a jaunty way across to Lord Sugar.
Okay.
I'm going to open my door.
You're just going to open it? Cool.
Yeah.
Door opens quite easily. It's a corridor going 40 foot down.
Can I see anything in the ordinary?
You see there's a door at the other end. Every 1, 2, 3. There's 3 of these, but every 10 foot you can see there's an alcove on the left and the right sides.
That's definitely a trap, isn't it? Definitely. Guys, I can see what looks like a corridor which might have traps in, and there's another door at the end, but it seems safe. What's behind your door?
Okay, well, seeing the Sugar's squishy, I'll open up our door.
Use him as a meat shield.
I'm not comfortable with whatever's happening right now.
This door you open, it pretty much just falls apart in your hand as you open it. You see it's a 15-foot corridor, and there is a door.
Fucking hell. We're in Nightmare. Right.
Guys, I think we should split up.
I mean, we'll definitely die.
I mean, yeah.
I don't think we should. I think splitting up's a bad idea. I think we all need to check each other's backs.
I think we can run back if we come into trouble, because there's only one corridor each.
Right. Okay. Sugar, do you want to come with me, or should we go together?
I don't see why we need to split up. We don't need to investigate different ways. We just need to keep going until we, get to wherever we're going.
If I come to where you are, I'm probably going to die because I keep standing in traps.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I seem to be light enough to be able to walk around here without any problem. And plus, obviously, I float because I'm magic. So I say we all head to Bonerail's door then.
Right. I would literally do step by step behind Lord Sugar, so I know I'm going to be safe.
Okay.
Well, Draco's in the middle of the room, and I think he's just gonna have to walk to or run maybe towards where you guys are by that door, because I can't. I know.
Can you not commando shuffle your way up?
Hang on. No, idea. Because of the fact that this door that I'm by is really, really heavy. What about you all just leg it? I slam the door behind you, and then whatever goes on in this room is just, there's a big door in the way. It's fine.
I think we've probably spent far too long discussing what we're going to do about this door. Let's just
do it.
Yeah, Draco, just run.
I'll cut it all out. We'll go straight from he's up in a trap to we're at the door and we're out.
Keep it all in.
Okay. All right. If you're all by the door, then if you all go through there, Draco is going to take a run at the door.
You going for the door?
Wait, I'm going for the door. I'm going for the door. I'm waiting for Dottie to murder me.
I would never do a thing like that. But, I will make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, Jesus.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, because I'm a dragon and I'm so fucking dexterous.
Yes, you are.
Right. So you know how I rolled a nat 20 before and I was so happy?
You rolled that one.
I rolled a total of 5. So I got a feeling you guys might be short one monk soon after this.
Okay, you take a 5-foot step, then another 5-foot step. The tile you hit on that one goes in, pretty deep, like a foot in.
Dunk.
You all hear a clunk.
Oh, it's the locking mechanism of the wood and of the metal.
You fall prone in front of Bonerail.
He does what?
Falls prone in front of you.
Shit. Okay, so I think we're going to have to use Lion Hands, aren't we, to bring you back again?
He's prone. He's not dead. He's just prone.
He's not dead, he's just prone.
Not fallen over.
Okay.
Fallen and he can't get up.
And his foot's stuck in the brick then. It's a foot deep.
Nope.
Michael, enough to
No.
grab him.
I'm kind of doing this in initiative in my head rather than you roll for it and bogging down the time.
Doddy, am I close enough to grab him?
Yeah.
I grab him.
Are you pulling to your feet or
I'm what? Sorry.
pulling him up, helping to his feet?
Yeah, I'm pulling him towards the door. I'm trying to get him out there.
Yeah, Draco,
While shouting, run to the other two.
is Draco conscious?
Yeah.
Okay, well he'll
He
try.
just fell over.
He'll try and get up with Bonerail's help.
Okay.
Meanwhile, looking at Bonerail a little differently than before. She's never helped him before. This is new. He thinks they shared a moment when he threw her across the room.
Awesome. Lord Sugar, you didn't end detect magic. This room is lighting up so beautifully.
Oh, there's magic, everyone.
Is it
There wasn't
casting,
magic before, and now there's loads of magic.
Is it casting anything into the room? Like, can we see anything specific light up? Or is it like, any runes that are taking effect? Or is there any...
No, it's just because Lord Sugar's still got a spell going and it hasn't been 10... Oh, wait, how long does the spell last? Is it a minute?
I cast it twice, so it's still going.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, guys, there's magic everywhere. Should see this. It's beautiful.
Well, like good magic or like
Oh,
roll to die
The
magic?
best, definitely good magic.
You
Oh,
think it's
best
the best magic, and then you ping the aura of this magic in the room, and it's a bit of transmutation with a dash of necromancy in there.
It's my favourite.
Oh, no. I think now might be a good time to heal up, guys.
Well, you need to get out of harm's way, right? So how are you two doing, getting towards this door?
I'm at the door with you, aren't I?
Yeah, we went over to the door.
Oh, right, okay.
It's only
Can
Draco.
we just go
falling
through
on
that
his
door and get out of this room before it gets too bad?
So we go through the door, but we're careful to not go anywhere near those. You said in the hallway there's like little recesses in. Let's not go through them because I tell the guy I think it's going to be a trap.
It's a 5 foot, then a recess, a 5 foot, then a recess, a 5 foot, then a recess, and 10 foot the door.
So let's go in here, but watch out for the recesses, guys.
Or it's Indiana Jones style, and we're going to have a boulder. Have to get in the recesses to get out of the way.
Okay, so...
So you'll bundle into the corridor.
Now I think.
Are you keeping door open or door closed?
Close the door.
Close the door.
Draco will close it while you guys go ahead because he's the last one through. After falling over and being a little embarrassed.
Yeah, is that all
By the door.
that happened? Obviously, the whole thing was lighting up. Whole room's lighting up. There's some.
This is what Lord Sugar seen because he had detect magic.
Did you witness? Oh, so it's only Lord Sugar that noticed it. Okay.
I've told you.
He announced it out loud. He wasn't hiding.
I don't know.
No, but I was just wondering, like, I wouldn't be able to see if there's anything out of the ordinary around us. It would only be Dan. It would only be Lord Sugar. So Lord Sugar would be able to be like, hang on a minute. You said there's this auras of necromancy and stuff coming around. So is there anything like that near us, or like? Are we safe in this room now? Is there anything that's followed us into this room, or?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking Dan to ask you because he's the one that can see stuff. So I'm asking Lord Sugar to ask you nicely.
Yeah, well... Yeah, has anything followed us?
There's nothing following you, and you don't see anything magical in this corridor and your spell will be ending in this corridor.
Okay.
I need your lineup. I've got Draco by the door. Who's next to Draco?
Okay, I need to heal first before I say, hey, I can go first.
I need you in position before you start healing.
Oh, can we not, before we get into a fight, can I not just heal up? We needed to a short rest, guys. We needed.
I'm gonna.
Silly idea moving forward.
I think I'm in front, aren't I? Because I was the first one to go through the door.
Bonorail's at the front.
Yeah.
I'll go second.
And we got.
Yeah.
And then it's Sugar, and then it'll be Justice.
Sugar. Okay.
Okay, before we do anything then, can I cast Bless on those guys?
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor. Actually, no, have I got many spell slots? No, I'm not going to.
What does Bless do?
So Bless gives you an advantage. So you bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 modifier and add that number to the rolled attack or saving throw.
Okay. So you think something's in here?
Yeah, so I was going to say, if he's asking us to do this, then there's definitely something that's going to do it.
Alright, stop with your metagaming bullshit.
Are we? So we're not in any variety of like a fight or anything yet. So can I use another spell because we're not doing actions by turns and stuff? Can I do 2 spells now before we go into
who you giving bless to?
To those guys. So all 3 of them. So to Lord Sugar, to Bonorail, and to Draco.
You 3 are blessed.
Oh, so I'll mark that one down.
Anyone else doing anything?
So I can't do another one.
Wait, no, you wait.
Okay.
Anyone else doing anything?
No, I'm not.
No.
Nope. Draco's just readying himself.
Okay. In that case, can I cast Cure Wounds on myself?
Yes.
Okay, so 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. So that would be a 7 plus a modifier 3. So 7 plus 3 is 10. Reg maths. Cool. Okay, and I've marked that down. Happy days. Right, I'm good to go now.
Okay. So, corridor is as I described it. You're in the corridor, looking down. What would be on your left in the middle alcove? There is, in each alcove, there are statues of knights, noblemen, all adorned with various weapons. Middle one on the left breaks and then starts bringing up a Morning Star. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
A Morning Star?
Morning Star.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Didn't you talk about that in Dogma?
Yep.
Morning Star is what
it's a medieval
they call,
weapon. So.
Yeah, it's just like a mace.
but it's a mace.
Big, huge, spiky
spikes.
mace.
Yeah. There's probably going to end up with a couple of us being dead, maybe. I don't know. I got a feeling Frank Bunty will live. I got a feeling that Lord Sugar's got higher AC than Draco, so he might live.
No, he hasn't cast Mage Armor.
No, because I've only got 1 spell slot left, so I'm not gonna. I'm still 15. I'm AC 15,
okay.
so.
Right, so you've got a natural armor class that's higher than Draco's anyway.
Well, no, I've got I've got some cloak on or something, the cloak of protection. So that ups me to 15.
It's nice though. Well, I am ready for the next encounter when Draco might finally buy it, but. Whew.
I'm very excited for the next encounter. I can't believe we spent an entire hour near enough in one room. It's a
I don't know what the heck was going on with that room. With that column of light, we just ran through, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to mess with a column of light, really.
I did, though. That's the thing. I'm really intrigued about that room.
Well, if we survive this corridor, we can always go back and have a look.
Yeah.
I to be honest, if there was a camera on me, I would just sat here smiling like a Cheshire cat, just like, well, okay, good luck. Because
Good
you're like,
luck
I want
with
to do
this,
this.
or good luck with the column of light thing.
There's, yeah, I can't discuss it. There's parts of like DMing where you enter a room, there's a table in the middle of the room, there's nothing else, and then the group will spend 2 hours looking at this table, and you're like, alright guys, it's just a table. And everyone's like, no, we don't trust you, you bullshit.
Well, I'm sorry, but I was right. He started like waltzing across the floor. No one realised that Doddy's favourite thing is to lay traps everywhere to try and kill us.
Doddy, quick question.
Yes.
Could we have died in that last room?
Could you what?
Could we have died in that last room?
The answer's definitely yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
Sean, with Dottie DMing, we can die in any room. You could die in your room right now. Dottie's got away.
I mean, one of you could still die in that room. I'm not ruling that out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure the listeners will cheer me on and hope that you do something.
Right. Pleasure as always, guys.
Hashtag support your DM.
Till next time.
Until next time, indeed.
Until next time, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Hey, I enjoyed that room. I know it feels like a downer, but I enjoyed the time we spent in that room. I think we got closer together as a party.
Yeah.
I fucking threw Bonarail across a room, had a moment,
Yeah.
had a connection.
Dancing it.
You know what? If there's animators out there, please create animations. Please design the characters for these guys. And I want an animation of dirty dancing going on.
I want a still image of Draco lifting Bonarail over his head, like that scene, and just looking up and being like, she's different now.
But
She's
you gotta
different from how she was before.
You gotta have Frank Butty in the corner scowling.
Hey, Draco's always got big love for Frank Bunty. Just, maybe a different kind of love. We'll see how things pan out. Draco doesn't want to rush into anything.
Bonarail's still angry and mostly evil. She just can't resist an opportunity to fly through the air.
Yeah. Who can, eh? Yeah. Well, next time we'll see. We'll just see if this goes anywhere. We won't put a label on it. We're just party members. We'll just see. It could be. We could die in this very next corridor. So we'll see. And Draco's never experienced love.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
Bye. Bye.